Remember when we were toddlers and we would make these just absurd lies to our friends in elementary school? Like, oh yeah. Yeah, my dad killed like 27 and a half people in a parking lot, and I helped with 3 of those kills. Yeah. Well, some people never grew out of that phase, and we like to call those alpha males.
I once robbed my whole gym. The whole gym.
Keep being you, and you'll get hit with some shit like that in the future. We're going to listen to this back in 5 years.
At this point, one of the best lines that he has that I now use is that I am going to human traffic you, and they fucking love it.
The guy looks at me and goes, "What?" So I got a little bit closer. I said, "Is there something you want to tell me?" And he starts laughing. And I said, "Man, just stop staring at me." He came to walk away. And he looks at me and goes, What'd you say?" I'm like, "Did you take Brave Juice this morning?" They thought that they were going to bring down King Azulai. They didn't know. It is just the fucking beginning. I've been through hell. I've seen hell. I begged the world for peace, but it kept sending me war. And there's nothing I love more than being in war. Being in war daily. Going through the struggle, going through the hardship, feeling the chaos, the vibration in the air. That's what a warrior is about. So it was another battle that I had to fucking beat. And I did, I beat it. And now what's left is some comments of loser men, low life, degenerate men who are saying she was 15.
Okay. Alright.
Go fuck your mother. And then come back and tell me she was 15. I was also a teenager, 18.
What? I'm gonna need a beer for this one. It is 2 in the morning right now. I just got home and my eyes burn. Alpha males are a part of the menial level of the caste system that we call life. These are precarious men whose insecurities are amplified by the growth of nihilism within our society. Men who are obsessed with being superior but are paradoxically weighed by it. Your attractiveness over your maturity. Your impassivity over your sensitivity. My like to dislike ratio. Please leave. These are some of their beliefs that shape a boy into a man. We have all faced hardships in life, but we don't all handle our emotions the same. Some people take advice from the looks-maxing community and all other subgenres of the Manosphere. But me? I like to point and laugh at them. So let's do that.
Leave Clavicular alone, okay? Leave him alone. He's going through a lot right now, and everyone's making fun of him, and I don't want you making fun of him too, okay? Okay. Leave him alone. Whoa. He's not a joke. He's not a joke.
Clavicular is a great example of a grown-ass man incapable of handling his own emotions. Just look at him cry over cheese on his burger.
Get a burger?
No.
What the fuck?
She was with a black dude. Get her boots touched.
Now, to be fair to Clavicular here, he can't have cheese because of his medication. It's life-threatening for him. He takes a particular antidepressant that I cannot pronounce that inhibits the breakdown of tyramine, which is found in cheese. Before I continue, I wanted to say, finding that information out was a pain in my ass because everyone who follows the Manosphere is a fucking moron. I have found so many videos on the internet talking about Clavicular and his why and his reason for crying over cheese, and there's people saying he's lactose intolerant. There's people saying that he's allergic, which none of that is true. He states it multiple times. He states multiple times the reason why he can't eat cheese. All the posts online I see covering it are like super low key. Like the most I saw was about 80 likes, and actually on average they were like literally 0 likes and 0 comments. Like nobody cares about why he doesn't want to eat cheese, and you know, that's fair. That's fair. I also don't really care.
You eat cheese?
No, I don't fuck with cheese at all.
Are you lactose intolerant?
No, I just don't like it. I'm not supposed to eat cheese anyway because of my medication. For some reason, you can't eat cheese on it.
I doubt that McDonald's cheese is real cheese anyways. It's probably like 50% dairy.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. But these fries are alright.
Look, like in this video, the caption literally says Clavicular reveals that he doesn't cheese max because, first of all, there's gonna be a lot of brain rot. There's a reason why I'm drinking. The looks maxing community, the alpha male community in general, I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. But yeah, it says Clavicular reveals that he doesn't cheese max because he is lactose intolerant. He didn't say that. He literally said he wasn't lactose intolerant. Look, doing a video on low tier God really felt like I was smashing my head against my table. It was awful. But this, oh man, whatever. Back to the crybaby. I want to be transparent here. There's nothing wrong with crying. I cry all the time because of the women I talk to. It's also understandable to get upset over your food being completely ruined, right? You can't just peel off the cheese. The juices and whatnot are already on the burger. It completely changed its chemical compound. He can't have the burger. So I get it. But crying over it, if we dead ass, dude, it's a singular burger. Like, let's say you bought a dozen burgers and they all had cheese and you said no cheese on none of them. That's a different story, sure, but it's one burger and this guy makes $100,000 a month. If you don't buy yourself another burger, what are we talking about? First of all, why are we ordering McDonald's when we're making that kind of money? I don't know about y'all, but Mickey D's is kind of poo-poo. Actually, that arch burger did have me arching my back a bit. It wasn't that good. I give it a 7 out of 10, which is really good for McDonald's. McDonald's kind of shit. Clav could order so many better things. Like, why, if you got that kind of money, what are we ordering McDonald's for? Like, yeah, you can order McDonald's. You can order whatever the fuck you want. It's your money, but he always orders McDonald's. Like, he's always eating at McDonald's. He's always Ubering or DoorDashing McDonald's. What are we doing? And mind you, he's like inside a fucking club, like a special room in a club. If you don't order something, whatever, to each their own, I guess. But personally, I do believe that he has bigger things to be crying about, like his sex life.
What's it like for a girl having sex with you?
Like 1 minute, and then you have to go to a clinic a few days later.
You hit it quick?
Yeah, bro, I gotta get back to work. I'm a busy guy, yeah.
You're such a legend, it's crazy.
Brother, pull yourself together. What are we talking about? What? I'm not gonna talk about the girlies that you may see on some of these clips. I just want to make fun of the Manosphere specifically. Anyways, I wouldn't really lump those girls in with that community. Those girls are just chasing clout, like a lot of the men that you'll see around Clavicular. They're all just chasing clout. Anyways, I don't know what to call them, to be honest, and I better not see any incel type comments talking about that's just called a woman, buddy. Shut your bitch. It's just hard for me to understand why these women stay around Clavicular when he doesn't see them as human. Women are simply a status marker for him. He believes in the black pill. Do I have a black pill with me? I don't think I have a black pill with me. He believes in the black pill idea. Are there black pills? What kind of medicine will be black? Clavicular believes in the black pill ideology that women are biologically programmed to desire top tier men, whatever a top tier man means. I'm sure they believe it's themselves. He believes that women with 15 or more bodies are incapable of forming emotional connections with other men. And his community also calls women voids. It stands for female humanoids. I do not understand holding this belief when you form your entire content around women, making out with them and showing off their ass and titties every single stream. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really think that Clavicular's takes on anything matter. He doesn't really believe in anything. Well, that's not true. He does believe in one thing. Shit. I don't know how y'all do that. Mogging.
How are you?
Yo, question. Palestine or Israel?
Neither, brother.
Bro, free Palestine.
I literally could give a fuck. I could give a fuck about Palestine or Israel. Is Palestine gonna help me mog or what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think so. I don't care about anything that doesn't directly correlate with me mogging. Just to be straight up with you. That ain't gonna help me looks max. That ain't gonna improve my zygomatic arches, okay? That's not gonna make my mid-face ratio ideal, whether or not I support Palestine.
Mogging, just in case if you're senile, mogging is the act of outclassing, dominating, and or simply just looking better than someone. Most of the time it's through physical looks, but it can also be through status or money. When it comes to anything important in the world, Clavicular either doesn't care or he has the world's worst take on it. Like when he was asked who he would vote for between
JD Vance
and Gavin Newsom in a presidential election. This man chose Gavin Newsom. You'd be like, oh, you know, that's a good take. That's a good, you know, I love me an ally. Yeah, vote for Gavin Newsom. But he didn't vote for Gavin Newsom because of anything that matters, like his policies. He voted for Gavin Newsom because Gavin mogs
JD Vance.
This next election cycle, who's gonna win? It's gonna be Gavin Newsom against JD Vance because JD Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
JD Vance is subhuman?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese, very recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3" Chad.
So JD's very tall. JD's got to be.
Well, still,
6'2",
I mean,
6'3".
Gavin Newsom obviously mogs him to death.
So you're a Newsom head. You prefer Newsom to the vice president.
I'm just telling you who's going to win.
Do you prefer him though?
Honestly, it's hard to say, but Newsom being that much more of a mogger and like having a president who's like fat and especially that young.
Do you think I don't think he's fat.
I would say
he's a bigger guy for sure.
It's just like it's just embarrassing. Like, how are you fat and you expect to like lead a country? You can't even be in shape, you know?
So let's say you got a vote. It's 2028.
I'm voting for Gavin Newsom.
You're voting for Gavin Newsom.
What a stupid reason for... What a dumb reason to vote for somebody. You know, he's kind of sexier. It kind of turns me on every time I look at him. Clavicular doesn't care if he's misogynistic, stupid, or anti-Semitic.
Yeah, this is viral. This is fucking everywhere, man. This is the sort of thing a 9-year-old boy finds funny. It's funny because we literally got a Jewish club in Miami Beach to play Hall Hitler, right? That's what makes it funny, is that we have enough status and influence to literally get them to play fucking the most... Like, you can't even find the song on a single platform. We had to play it on fucking Rumble. So funny. So funny. Awkward Kid requests a song. Yeah, Awkward Kid, but we had the Yeah, look at this. Look at this section. We're so awkward, bro. Look at the fucking section. You fucking bitch ass niggas. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny. Actually comical as shit. Extremely funny.
He doesn't care about being kind.
Like, where do you rank male beauty in like the kind of scale of what's important? Like
the highest.
Like higher than like kindness or something.
Yeah.
Really? Why is that?
Well, because these things are going to be perceived according to the physical, right? So, like all the intangible things, like, you know, being kind or, you know, being funny,
yeah,
that's all going to be haloed by your attractiveness. So there's no point in really valuing them as separate things when they're all kind of interconnected.
Well, like Mother Teresa, she was a looker, but she's famous for her kindness, right? Like, she didn't need a baseline attractiveness. She was kind, right? Like, she, you know.
Well, nobody gives a shit about Mother Teresa. I'm gonna be honest with you.
People do. No, people. She's famous. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think people are probably gonna care more about someone in Hollywood like a Brad Pitt figure than they would Mother Teresa.
Because he's hotter than her.
He probably mogs. Yeah.
He would mog her. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He only cares about his looks and embarrassing himself on stream.
What do you want to do? Well, I mean, you could come to my place and polish me off. What do you say?
I say no.
What?
I say no. I have something to say.
Hey, I was just offering.
Huh?
I was just offering. I'll buy you a drink first if that helps. All right, well, it was nice to meet you.
Sorry?
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm just kidding.
What?
I said I was just messing with you, by the way.
About what?
About that. I'm not an asshole.
On this guy over here.
Oh my fucking God.
Start driving with this guy. Drive.
Oh my fuck. Oh my God! You probably just ran him over, Clav. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Off the car. He was on the car.
Oh my God.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
Some people do to reuse it. Alright. Ready?
If it feels weird,
the right angle.
if it feels weird, I'm gonna tap
You're
though.
on the pants now. How do you do it? This high?
That's how he did it. Go.
Just make sure it's to the sides of the neck. Ready? Yep.
Wait, maybe lift up your arms so we know when you're gone.
Oh yeah. Lift up your arms.
Hold your arm up.
Oh, he's tapping. Don't do it.
Let me know.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
He's gone?
I think he's gone. He's gone.
Can you let go? You're good. Let him choke. Turn him over. You're good. He's okay. I'm here.
He's good.
Okay. I'm here. Turn to the side. I'm here.
He's good.
Okay, I took a screenshot of the top comment. He is so looked down upon that this top comment with over 20,000 likes said Clav gets choke mogged and fails to oxygen max, leading him to start siege gooning in front of the hypergamous voids, tanking his SMV and spiking his cortisol. Clavicular is only 20, so there's plenty of time for him to improve, in my humble opinion. Being one of the youngest and most prominent members within the alpha male community currently, it's like looking back in time before figures like Andrew Wilson or Andrew Tate or even the Liver King all kind of fell off in the eyes of their fans. I don't have a hammer here with me. I was gonna, you know what? Can I do that with this? Because he doesn't hit himself hard when he's bone smashing. I saw a video of him bone smashing. I'll put it up. But he just taps himself. Just
in order to ascend.
In the morning, if my jaw looks a little weak, I'll bone smash to strengthen it.
Like he's not doing anything. But all the drugs and bone smashing, at least I think before he bone smashed kind of hard, but definitely all the drugs that he's been doing can negatively affect his brain and honestly turn him into something similar to the Liver King.
$1 million of value if you can disprove a binary system of true or not true. So everything I'm saying is going to be true if you can disprove what I'm saying or prove a higher truth, the principle higher, then $1 million, you win. LIBE, it's also what it does. If you want more of it, like to live forever, you might just want it to be regenerative. You can cut off most of the liver and it will regrow within a very short period of time. The human liver, regenerative forever. Liver is king. Liver is perfect. So now we got to say, what's the opposite of that? Imperfect. What's in the middle would be okay. So now we got to assign a numerical value, which is easy, right? So now it has to be somewhere on your continuum. Less true than what I said. I say liver is king. $1 million if you can prove me otherwise. It regenerates. You know who told me all this? Our ancestors. I've been trying to share that with you. Liver's really important. A binary system helped me to understand that. $1 million, let's play binary. It's nothing subjective. Nothing. That sounds pretty perfect. How's it make you feel? How's it make you feel? Perfect. How's that feel? Does it feel good? If so, that's not bad. Fist bump pound. Look her down. Prime time. Forgot it. The new one's prime time. Prime time. Not sure how to say it yet. Out.
I am so sorry that I made you listen to that. And honestly, it's not even funny to make fun of the Liver King. He's completely and utterly lost his mind. It's really, and I mean really sad to witness what he's become. So we're just going to move on from that. The Liver King is not the only path that Clavicular can take. He can fall from grace in a similar fashion that Andrew Tate did. Now, I'd say that Clavicular could get his ass beat in a similar fashion that Andrew Tate did. But first of all, he already did.
I told you some people are going to be on your ass, Clav.
What's my rate, Clavicular? What's my rate? This is for all the bullshit that I gotta watch on my fucking feed. All the fucking time.
Alright.
And second of all, he doesn't really carry himself the same way Andrew does. Andrew Tate calls himself the top G, and he believes himself to be stronger, better, faster than every other human on the planet. So it's funnier to see him get his ass beat. Clavicular never really talks like that. He doesn't believe he can just beat your ass. He's kind of huge. He might beat my ass. Maybe not.
Should be chilling. Probably should have did that before.
But yeah, Clavicular, he never really carries himself in that manner. He just wants to mock people. So, a comparable version of him getting his ass beat would probably be getting mocked. Unfortunately for him, that also happened, and he's not taking it very well.
Have you been mocked by another man?
I've definitely been mocked, yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel to get mocked?
It's not a great feeling.
It feels bad. Yeah.
The unholy trinity would not be complete without Andrew Wilson, an alpha male who is constantly proving himself to be less of a man than everyone else on the planet. What is a man to the Manosphere? Strong? That ain't Andrew.
Red Fox, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
I can't grip the fucker.
Uh-oh.
Like, I gotta have a way to grip it.
Jungle.
Andrew, I'm sorry. It's not.
My fingers slip right off the lid.
What is a woman to the Manosphere? A female who saves their body? Well, that definitely isn't his wife either, as she has 3 babies with 3 different fathers. Andrew Wilson is so pathetic he can't even grift properly. On the bright side, this seems to be the only path Clavicular isn't heading for yet, at least. So, you know, that's good for him. When I first had the idea of making this video, I kind of wanted to just grab a bunch of stupid things that alpha males have said. Like, this is one guy who had a brick in his hand and he said some kid walked past him on I think he was like on a hiking trail, and then the kid said something to him and it disrespected the alpha male, so then he just fucking beat that kid with a brick until he was bloody and on the floor. I don't think he said he killed him. He just like left him half dead. And there's a lot of alpha males who say things like that, and I kind of just wanted to put them on a tier list. Maybe I still will do that in the future, but that's not going to be this video. This video kind of evolved into something else. I don't really like forcing my content, so I'm just going to talk about whatever I feel like is more appropriate. A tier list of stupidity sounds kind of gas though. I put my boy Brain up there. Alpha males like Andrew Tate and Andrew Wilson, I don't know why they always got the name Andrew, are grifters in my opinion. They don't actually believe in the things they're saying. Andrew Wilson's is obvious because his life is the literal antithesis to what he preaches. Andrew Tate is also obvious because he's constantly scamming his fans. The people who consume this alpha male content and cannot see the hypocrisy behind Wilson and continue to support Andrew Tate after being rug pulled baffle me. I know there's going to be a lot of people who don't want to hear this from me, but the male loneliness epidemic is self-inflicted. It's just simply exacerbated by insecurity. This insecurity makes a lot of men limit themselves, and they also try to limit other men whenever they see them doing something they believe is unmanly. These insecure men feel nothing short from idiotic to me. They immediately lose their minds whenever they see a woman on the whatever podcast. They don't have to be speaking, they'll just immediately start dogging on them in the live chat. I watched a bit of the Andrew Wilson and the not so erudite debate. I was maybe about 20 minutes in. Nothing was really happening. It was just erudite asking Andrew Wilson a bunch of questions to try to figure out the meanings behind some specific phrases and words that Andrew Wilson was using, and just basically finding a base to then have the debate on. And even though nothing was happening, the inso chat was just being super toxic and or simping for her the entire time. Top 10 worst live chats I've had to experience, to be honest. Misogyny is a must in every subgenre within the Manosphere. It doesn't matter who I talk about. Myron, Sneeko, they all hate women in their own way. Hating women also isn't the only requirement needed on their resume. They also need a degradation kink. They need the desire to be humiliated on camera for the whole world to see and laugh at them. Whether it's casually defending pedophilic movies like Cuties, Sneeko, being a cuck and fighting your community over it every single day, Sneeko, and Adam22, or just simply being hypocritical on your entire worldview. Sneeko, and everyone we spoke about in this rant. I really needed to take some sips while lobotomizing myself, covering all this absolute brain rot. I understand how one could get dragged into thinking this way. I remember when I was much younger, I would tend to watch these, what was his name? Ben Shapiro. It was like Ben Shapiro schooling these feminazis and whatnot. And you know, we all have our own form of heartbreaks and whatnot. So then when I had a heartbreak, I would just see a bunch of videos on the algorithm on like Instagram or something saying like, oh, women are terrible. I'm like, yeah, women are terrible. But dude, if you're in your mid-20s still thinking like that, I'm being very generous, by the way. You should probably stop thinking that way when you reach at least 20. But you know, let's go there. If you're in your mid-20s and you're still thinking that way, dog, that's so embarrassing. What? If you're a man and you have watched the video this far, I truly appreciate it. And I wanted to tell you something. Be better than the guys we were just talking about, please. And also, if you were a woman and you've gotten this far, I also wanted to tell you something. Ew. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you like always. I'll talk to you later. And remember that you matter. Bye.